Hello, beautiful souls. It is Elizabeth Bratcher, Psychic Medium, here to do your daily read for the 20th of August. I hope that you have been keeping well. It is a beautiful day here. I'm sure many of us are experiencing the wind if you're in Australia, especially New South Wales. Alright guys, so how this works is I'm going to pull 3 cards randomly from the deck. All you need to do is allow your energy to go to where you were drawn, to number 1, number 2, or to number 3. Don't think about it too much, just let your energy decide. For those of you who are specifically following a number because that's what you're drawn to do, that is completely alright as well. Okay, so take a moment, you're drawn to number 1, number 2, or to number 3. Beautiful. Alright, pop them 2 down. Let's see. I've got my dressing gown on. Yes, I do. I am dressed underneath. Oh, you can't see me today. It's cold. I don't like the cold. All right. Number one. Oh, I haven't even popped over. See what you've got. Take 5. Awesome. All right. Let me just lift my chair up a bit here. Okay, so number 1. So you've got the Take 5 card, you've also got the card around taking a chance, and you've got the Female card, which talks about the energy needing to come from within. So this is very much about regrouping, and that is, the Take 5, regrouping, recuperating, resting, and being mindful. Okay, and so I feel like with this energy that's here, it's like, I don't want to say, don't get carried away with your thoughts. I feel like there's some planning, there's some energy that's here. I feel like there's some nice positive energy that sits here with it, which is fantastic around number 1. Okay, and I'm feeling like, I'm planning. So what I want to say is don't rush ahead. Okay, but I don't want to say be mindful not to let procrastination come into that. Okay, because I feel like nothing changes if nothing changes, and you're ready for that. You found the energy here. But when I sit with this Take 5, that's what it is. It's like, yep, cool, you're making your plans. Sit with that energy. There's a really nice positive energy that said, I feel like I'm at a starting gate. I'm really keen to run a race and I'm about to go. That's how I feel. And so my message for you today, okay, is just that, is just to be mindful. Your energy is definitely in a good place, in the right place with your thoughts of moving forward. Just be mindful that you're not rushing through, okay? Not rushing through. But you're taking that chance, and that's what I feel. I don't feel like I have to ask you to do this. I feel like you are doing this today. And so the Female card, what it talks about is if there's little things that are waiting to come in regarding to this that's there, okay, and to be mindful around that, is that the energy isn't going to come and get given to you. It's something that you need to pull out from yourself, okay? So waiting for people to change, waiting for things to fall into place, all of that kind of energy that's there, it's not going to get you to where you want to be. The power, and when we talk about power, it's without ego, of course, needs to come from within, come from that solar plexus energy, and really kind of connect, okay? So you are the master of your ship at the moment. Steer it wisely, steer it calmly, but you're in the right direction, okay? So that is the message that I have for you today, number 1. Number 2, you've got the Transformation card, which is nice. Talks about blossoming into true self. Beautiful. So the Transformation card, blossoming into true self, okay? You've got the Spirit card that's here. Now this Spirit card specifically it's that validation. It's like finding a feather on the street, okay? They want you to know that Spirit is around you, Spirit is supporting you. Some of you may feel this energy as, feeling like a bit in a rut and just, feeling that real need for change, all of that sort of energy, because the Spirit will come and they will work with your energy to help push you in the right direction. So enjoy that support, okay? But there's a nice positive energy here with you guys too as well, number 2, okay? I feel like this transformation, I feel like you're stepping into it. I feel like you're ready to take on that challenge of blossoming into true self, okay? To know that you're supported by Spirit. You know that it's time, you feel it and you know it. And so trust in that, trust in yourself, and keep doing what you're doing. It feels good, okay? So number 2, that is the message that I have for you. Number 3, bigger picture. Long term, beyond self and moments. That's what it's about, looking at the bigger picture. So let's have a look. Okay, So for those of you that are drawn to number 3, you've got the bigger picture, you've got the shit happens card, and you've got the card that talks about taking a moment and that gratitude and rest are needed. Okay, and so I do feel like you're wanting to look at the bigger picture, that your ideals are sitting towards the bigger picture, that you're more than prepared to do the work that it takes to get to the bigger picture. I just feel like you're not quite sure how. Okay, and so the energy that sits here with this is just the shit happens card. What it represents and what it talks about is, and you know, you guys have got this card a couple of times, I do believe, that in life shit happens. You know, it doesn't mean that we've done the wrong thing. It doesn't mean that we deserve what happened. It doesn't mean that it's fair or it's just. But in life, we do have to deal with things as they come along, and so that's what this card's asking you to do, is to keep your perspective, you know, keep your attitude in the right place, and just to know that stuff happens in life and we just can't let it be something that destroys, or you know what I mean. We've got to keep moving on. All right, and so how? Taking a moment, gratitude and rest are needed. And so what they're asking you to do is just look after yourself right now. Okay, that in itself is moving you towards a bigger picture, because you're showing yourself proper self-care, proper self-love. Okay, gratitude is a massive thing. As I've explained to you guys before, when we hold gratitude in our heart, we can't hold a negative thought and space. And so what I want to say to you, your message for the day, number 3, is to look after yourself, is to take to take that rest, to recuperate, to have gratitude. You know, you're grateful for what you got. I'm not talking about it in that regard. I'm talking about the beauty in the world, okay, or the wonder and the amazement and the possibility and the opportunity that lays before you that you may not have necessarily had, okay. And so gratitude brings about a wonderful realization with lots of things as well. So rest, look after yourself. That is the message that I have for you today, number 3. All right, guys. So quick reflection, you've got the bigger picture for number 3, transformation for number 2, you've got the take 5 card for number 1. So thank you very much for joining me today. There will be no live feed tomorrow evening because I have a prior commitment. Other than that, though, there will be a live feed either this evening or Saturday. I'll put it up, but it will be here on YouTube and, of course, here on Facebook as well. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Be good, and if you can't be good at it.